let me ask y'all a question, man. What is the best experience that you have ever had on a 2K? Like, what is the closest the game has ever felt to heaven? I know everybody has had a good time on 2K before. Don't lie to me, bro. This game is bad, but just in general. Well, whatever that is, 2K25 MyTEAM is the polar opposite. It is hell on earth. And it's like, I don't even know where to start when I talk about this game mode, because it's not that even that it gets me upset. It's just, it's so bad that even for someone that fights tooth and nail and is a very competitive player and tries his hardest usually, it broke my spirit, bro. This game mode literally broke my soul and spirit this year, and I will be dropping a couple of my team videos that I think people should check out even if they play Park, because Park, 2K don't care about that. They don't make money from Park. You know what I mean? Anymore. People just buy the game. They might buy some VC. Y'all be calling people that spend a couple $100s on the game or you pay to play the game. Y'all haven't seen anything yet. Now, this guy right here, bro. Let's pause this and look at this together, man. This team that this guy has, keep in mind, all of these cards, for the most part, have came out in the last month or so. So, he was probably spending money like this the whole year. This team right here is worth at least 20,000 US dollars. Not VC, not MT. 20,000 US dollars currency. A car. You could buy a car with the money that this guy has spent on the game. These cards cannot be grinded for legitimately. They can only be purchased by opening endless amounts of packs and getting enough tokens in order to complete, like, you know, certain sets and things like that. And this guy's far from the worst option. Look at him, bro. This was about 2 weeks into the season, bro. This was like a week ago when I played this guy. Look at my wins. Look at his. He plays this all day, and he's not good. So he doesn't have 92 wins and 0 losses. This guy probably barely wins half of his games with this overpowered-ass team. He's been and each game takes 30 minutes. Do the math. This guy sits on the game all day and spends money on the game all day. Now, I'm not here to hate on that. You do what you got to do, but y'all got to understand what 2K is catering to. As a Park player, which is most people that watch me, y'all got to understand this is where the devil lies, bro. This is the belly of the beast right here, man. My team is, bro, like, you can't even, like, to somebody that has never experienced it, especially if you're a good player, like from like Park and stuff like that, and you go to a game mode like this, I cannot explain to you how mentally draining this game mode is. But let's get into the live combo and talking about this. So I'm playing this guy with, like I said, a $20,000 team. He's probably spent over 100,000 US dollars if he was spending like this the whole year on packs, which, let's be real, he probably was, you know. Because you see his collector level is the same as mine. So this guy don't grind the game. He probably just play online. At least he plays online, unlike CB the Grenade, who I will get to in a later video. And that guy is... that guy's a joke, bro, and not a funny one. But this guy right here, you see, he's a bot. He's on low risk shooting on a game mode that's already on a low ass difficulty with capped shooting and RNG. He's already on low risk, so he's refusing to time his jumper. He doesn't care about that, you know. He sucks at the game. He doesn't time his layups. I wonder what he's gonna do next year. Probably gonna be something else. And he just has a bunch of tall players that the game allows people to have, and he runs around with no skill. Like, this guy actually was doing like a couple of dribble moves, and it's good to keep the dribbling to a limit, you know, like to a minimal in my team because of just the way the game is and no blue bar and no stamina. But this game mode is catered to people like him, you know. This guy is worth a lot to 2K, obviously. He's given them tens of thousands of dollars on the low end. And, you know what I'm saying, he sucks at the game. So he's going to keep giving them money thinking that it's going to give him an advantage as I throw it down with LeBron. Shout out to LeBron, man. My team, you could say I spent like, how many pro passes did I buy this year? Probably like 7. And I only started playing my team in season 4. I spent like $50 on my team, bro. And they were pro pass. And I was buying pro passes for the Park of the game, you know, like my player. As I get hold, you see how they just hold me right there, bro? Bum boost, bro. Pay to win sliders, man, and I have to fight against that every game. Have to fight the RNG, have to fight these big ass players jumping from the fucking free throw line and blocking me. And I have good cards. I have as good of cards as you can have for a guy that doesn't spend money on the game. I've played a good amount this year, and I've I've won most of my games, and I've played like King of the Court and things like that, and I've gotten everything out the mud. You know, I've had millions of MT that I grinded for, didn't spend $1 for, but why would 2K cater to me when they're not making money off of me? That's what y'all got to understand. This is why the game is bad. The whole game is balanced around making sure people like this are having a good gaming experience. You see, I'm over here missing full bars and greens. His 7'7" fucking 99 everything player is tipping the board to himself. This guy literally don't have to do anything. I pop it on in my green. You see me rhythm shooting everything, high risk shooting since day one. Y'all know what the fuck I do. Y'all know what this guy does too. Plays no defense, jumps at everything. I'm pulling up another full bar miss. Another green that I missed. But then this guy's going to hit bull jive with greens and whites that he's not even timing with low risk, bro. Because he spends tens of thousands of dollars on the game. And 2K loves people like that. I dot the back door. I flush it down. I'm trying to keep the game close. That's all you can dream for. If the teams were switched, I'm not even like, and let me preface this. I don't nerd out on this game. I played it a good amount. Bang, bang. As I pull up. I played the game a good amount. But I am nowhere near, you saw my wins, bro. Like, I'm nowhere near a no life in my team. I'm more of like the play offline, play online, grind cards, play the king of the court thing. Just, play a couple times a week, collect cards. Like, it's fun for me, grinding out my team. That's what this game mode used to literally be about. And I remember I wasn't able to play it as a kid because my parents had parental restrictions on my account, on my main account. And I couldn't take them off until I just turned 18 in 2K19 or whatever, and they automatically got removed off of my account. So that's off topic, but this is what the game mode is about, man. This game mode's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be not necessarily nerded out and competitive, but it's it's 4 AIs on the court. A lot of things are out of your control. You're gonna see in this gameplay that this dude's AIs are blessing him, bro. And I cut out a lot of bullshit because I hate looking at it. I'm pulling up with rhythm shooting, high risk shooting. High risk, low reward. That's what I like to call it, man. I mistime my shot because I get a gather. He gets the rim run. He don't have to do nothing. He just go up, It's no skill required, bro. But it's all good, man. Every dog has his day. Now, right there, like you might say that's not the best shot. He would never miss that against me. You know what I mean? But because I'm timing my layups and I'm actually like good at the game, I got to deal with layup timing. I got to deal with everything. He's just shooting bullshit like that and it says open. And why does he shoot shit like that? Because he can get away with it, bro. You know what I mean? I'm pulling up on him. I'm showing him how it's done. But y'all got to understand, bro. Like, this game mode is, like, y'all talk about there's no skill. Look at what he's doing, bro. Like, he don't even know what he's doing, and they're letting him get away with it, bro. This is just one big extraction of money game mode. And that's what 2K is becoming, I'm afraid, bro, on all game modes. The only purpose of the game is to extract money from your pocket. And if you're still a guy that, look, his AI, he didn't do that. His AI steals the ball from him with his back turned. Was that a good pass? Not really. Should it at least let him hit him in the back? Like, the AI just glitches and grabs the ball, bro. Because this dude got these zooted-ass AIs and OP-ass players. And like I'm saying, my players are not bad. I worked hard for them, and they're not bad. But, bro, comparing his team as I try to play a lane actually with skill, with myself pressing square and it bounces out of bounds, comparing his team to my team in terms of, like, let's say Park. Let's say he has, like, a 99 overall my player. I have like a 74. Like, this is the level of difference we're talking about. Like I said, if the teams were switched, like, I beat him, obviously, but he would be getting destroyed. Like, completely annihilated. Like, the game would not even be remotely competitive. And I am not that good at this game mode, bro. I'm not a nerd. I just play it because I ain't got nothing left to do. Another steal that I get, I can't even throw the fast break because his AIs are going to steal everything. And I don't know, y'all could call me a conspiracy theorist for saying these dudes get better sliders or better animations for spending money. But at this point, would you even, like, if you had a gun to your head, bro, $1 million if you're right, a gun to your head and your brains on the floor in GTA if you're wrong. Be honest with me, bro. Which one are you taking, bro? If you had to make a choice, are there sliders and preferential, like, boosts, like easier shooting, easier defense, things like that for people that spend tens of thousands of dollars on a game, right? On a game that's only there to make them money. They don't care about the game being good or competitive. The game only exists to make them money. Ask yourself this question, man. Are you going to say, nah, it's a fair competitive environment, bro? They don't care about a guy that's giving them tens of thousands of dollars versus a guy that's giving them nothing. Ask yourself this question, man. It's a cold world out here, bro. Y'all gotta understand, man. These companies don't care about you or your life or your enjoyment of the game. I fucked them up and dropped them off, and I be always keeping it close, man. It's very rare that I get blown out in here. And if I do, it's usually just a really good player that also spends a lot of money on the game, bro. But I be trying to do my thing in here. 2K falling off, though, man. Like, You have to be so bad at the game like this dude in order for me to even have a chance, bro. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm the best MyTEAM player ever, but I play the game correctly, bro. You know, more or less. I don't abuse the game. I just hoop, bro. And there's no place for people like me and anyone that feels the same way like I do about the game anymore, bro. It's tough, man. See y'all in the next one.
All day. Don't duck me. Do not duck me. Don't add me back. Why are you scared? Don't be scared. Don't duck me. Why are you scared? Why are you scared? What's so scary about me? What's so scary about me? You nice, right? Let's hoop. Cause you a bum. Say hi to my little weak ass YouTube channel too. And tell your mother to say hi to my OnlyFans. Suck my dick.